These are the differences between the North and South during the Civil War era.
This is a map of the United States during the Civil War.
These are the geographic differences between the North and the South.
Their climate included frozen winters and hot, humid summers.
Their natural features included coastlines, bays, and harbors.
They had rocky soil in the north, which was hard to farm. Then they turned to trade and craft.
The South had mild winters and long, hot, humid summers.
The South also had swamps and marshes.
They farmed cash crops like indigo, tobacco, and corn.
These are the southern states, while up top in the green are the northern states.
The North and South had many differences in their economy. The North had more cities and factories, and they started the Industrial Revolution, which introduced the machine. They made their products cheaper and faster using machines and factories. They shifted from less skilled craftsmen to less skilled laborers. The South's economy included agriculture, plantations, and slaves. The white Southerners in the South made their living off of the land. Cotton made slavery more important to plantation owners because they needed slaves to pick the cotton. Cotton spread to the west, and slavery spread along with it. Here's a picture of a very famous slave. The North and South also had many political differences. Sectional difference with southern states led to the political differences between the two regions. Republican Party began to dominate the northern politics during the 1850s. Rising support for limiting expansion of slavery started in the North. The growing population of the North allows a growth of political power in Congress and presidential elections. In the South, they had strong believer in states' rights, feared that no northern states would try to abolish slavery. Support for states' ability to nullify federal laws. Support popular sovereignty in a state or territory's decision to allow slavery. The plantation class was in control of the political power in all of the South. The North and South also had very different social and cultural lives. The North allowed more mobility between classes. Most of their middle class was made up of farmers. Some of the poorer farmers found themselves at the bottom of the social ladder. Politicians, businessmen, and industrialists found themselves at the top of the ladder. The South had a lower class of white farmers who owned no slaves. It was an agricultural society. They had a fear of modernization. They had no strong tradition of education in the South. Most of their beliefs centered around slavery. Here is a group of politicians.